Yeah, back with John Kiesewetter about TV. John, we just talked a little about the fall TV season coming out and 2 new shows, and they're starting already.
Right. Tonight you got Prison Break back for a second season. 8 guys have escaped the Fox River prison, and they're out on the loose. So it's kind of turned from Prison Break to the fugitives.
Oh, I like what you were saying too. They brought in a new FBI agent or something that's supposed to be real clever, quick, to match up with the other guy.
He's got this kind of scent of evil about him, and it's a guy by the name of William Fichtner, who was on Invasion, ABC last year, and is FBI guy, FBI agent Mahone. So he and the prison guards are kind of at odds with each other, trying to track down these guys.
Hey, what did he play on Invasion? Did he play the?
He was the sheriff.
The sheriff. I thought so. Yeah.
So that's at 8, and then at 9 o'clock there's a new show on the first new show of the season, Vanished, on Fox at 9 o'clock.
You seem to like that.
Yeah, I did. There's going to be a number of these where it's like 24. It's a serial that each one builds on the one the week before. This one's about a Georgia senator and his wife go to this party honoring his wife for all of her charity work, and she disappears in the middle of at this hotel in the middle of the banquet. And so then it's now the FBI and the cops and everybody trying to find out where she is, what she's up to, who took her, etc.
Is this going to be an entire season of looking for her, or just one show?
No. Well, it's one show.
No show actually wraps up in one night anymore.
There'll be little pieces that might wrap up, but no, that's the trend. After the success of 24. But there's also another one coming in a couple of weeks on NBC called Kidnapped, where a teenage son gets kidnapped from a Manhattan apartment. But this one was I thought pretty good, and who knows if they can keep it up over a number of weeks. But I think this one, and with the Prison Break audience ahead of it, has got a pretty good shot.
Well, okay, these two are starting kind of early. It sends a warning flag to me, and the warning flag says you'll see one show, and then you'll see 3 weeks of something else. Then they'll come back, play that show again for 2 weeks, and then they'll have the next show coming up.
No.
I mean, is that what you get when it starts early, or are they smart enough to just run them every week?
No, well, I don't know if they can run them every week, but part of the reason that Fox is starting this early, and they did it last year with Prison Break, they did it a couple of years before with the OC, was to get some shows on the air and get some promotion out and get some new TV out in August, because they lose a good chunk of October to the baseball playoffs and the World Series.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So that they've got a lot of nights that their schedules are interrupted. In fact, the past 4 or 5 years, The Simpsons and the Sunday night comedies haven't started till after the World Series, which was the beginning of November sweeps.
Yeah, but that would still, for Prison Break, that would only be 1, maybe 2 weeks.
No, you got, but...
you got the series, then you'd have what else?
No, but you'd have the possibility of losing 4 or 5 weeks there, so that way they can have a building through
playoffs too.
Through August. Yeah, because you got all the playoffs and the wild cards and all that. So you get from late August through September, and then they'll take this show. They'll probably take the month of October off, and then come back for November sweeps. And then at 10 o'clock, you got a new newscast in town.
That's right, 64 and.
I like the old one on 64.
You like the old one on 64?
That was a lot of fun.
The News Central thing. What was that called?
News Central was part local, part. Well,
and
they said
all crazy.
Well, part of the reason that they said it never caught on was the weather guy was in Baltimore, which was the headquarters for the parent company Sinclair. So, no, Channel 12 is going to do it, and
those Sinclair people are nuts, aren't they?
I didn't say that, did I? I'll let that one slide right by.
Yeah, they're like crazy cult members or something.
You know
right,
what, John? We've talked all this time. I do need to get a couple of questions. Can you hold on just for 2 here?
It's like a cult of broadcasting.
Let me plunk the right magic twanger. There we go. Okay. First, Mary, go ahead and ask John about Deadwood.
Hello?
Yeah, Mary, go ahead.
I've been following Deadwood pretty close, and I was wondering, is this the second or the third year of that?
This is the second year at Deadwood, and they've I'm trying to think about the story. They've committed to a third year, but not a fourth.
I'm sorry?
They're going to wrap it up after. If they had kept, Wild Bill in there, it would have been a totally different. They could have gone for 10 years.
Yeah, this one's ending early, and there's a lot of people upset that it won't go 4 years as originally promised.
I think they've run out of curse words. I really do. I think, what else can we say? I mean, they've said it all. All right, Mary, thank you very much. So this would be, I don't know who this is. Is this Pork Chop? Hey, go ahead, Pork Chop. Talk to John.
Hey, I was wanting to know if Rodney's coming back this year.
No. Right. Sorry about your show, but Rodney bit the dust.
Rodney's over.
It always happens that way.
You start liking a show, you commit yourself to a show, and the show runs off with another show or something like that.
Hang in there, Pork Chop.
Wait for the DVD.
Good luck, Pork Chop. All right. Well, John, I thank you for your time, okay?
Okay.
And we'll talk next Monday. And so when are they going to have you heard about when they're announcing a new person to take over that? They probably will wait till after the season, won't they?
From all I've seen, they're going to wait till after the season.
Yeah. All right, John. Well, thank you very much.
Thanks, man.
We'll talk to you later.
Okay, bye.
That's John Kiesewetter. You'll find John at Cincinnati.com, by the way, and also in the Cincinnati Choir. I forgot to ask John about Flavor, man. Hey, John, I want to ask you about one more show before we go to the phones. Have you been watching VH1's Flavor of Love with Flavor Flav?
No, I haven't.
Oh man, you missed a great show, John.
Tell me all about it.
Well, let's see.
Well, last season, this is the second season of it, and Flavor Flav from Public Enemy, he invites like 15 or 20 young ladies to come live in his house, and one by one or sometimes two by two, he eliminates them and keeps others around, and he's trying to find true love by inviting strippers into his home. And it's taken
as many seasons as it takes. He's going to find true love.
Yeah, last year I don't know what happened between him and Hoops, but that was
I don't think Hoops made it. Yeah, well, through the off season.
I think Hoops actually might have dumped Flavor Flav.
You think so, really?
Yeah, I think she.
Why would anybody do that?
I don't know.
He's such a cool guy.
Duke, when's it on?
It's on right now.
It's not all. You know,
I think new
stuff.
episodes are. It's a VH1 thing, so it's on constantly. But I think it's Sunday nights at like 10 are when you get your new episode.
And instead of a rose, he wears a big clock on his chest.
Yeah.
And instead of a rose, he has all the girls lined up, and he announces who gets the clock. And if you don't get a clock, your time is up.
Right.
It's a great show.
It is. It's nice.
It's one of my favorite. I don't like reality shows as a rule. I mean, it is a rule. This, however, is an exception to the rule.
It's reality love.
It's got some. I think it's got some deep meaning.
I'll have to go put it on my TV tonight.
Please do. All right, let's see, John. Let's go to the phones quickly. Dan, go ahead with your show.
John, how you doing?
Good.
Biggest Loser was on NBC last year. I thought they said it was coming back this summer, and I haven't seen it yet. What's going on with it? Do you know?
No, I know it's back in production. You're right. It wasn't on this summer. And I'll have to check to see when it is. But a lot of these reality shows, they hang on to them, and when something blows out, they pop it in the lineup right away. I know it's still in production. I just don't know when it's going to come back.
Don't have a date yet. Thank you. All right, Chris, go ahead.
Hey, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I caught it on Fox after The Family Guy, and I noticed that it moved to FX. Are they shutting that thing down, or is it coming back?
It's near the end of the season for it. It's actually been on FX since early June.
Right.
And I've not heard about a second season on it yet, but it's got such good reviews and all that my guess is it'll come back for a second season. But we're near the end of the second season for the summer run for the show.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Seems like every time I TiVo it's the same two episodes.
Well, I know that this Thursday there's like four of them: 10, 10:30, 11, and 11:30 on FX on Thursday night. So maybe you can catch one that you haven't seen.
All right, Chris. Thank you very much. Moving to Charles. Hi, Charles.
Hi, how's it going?
Talk to John.
I'm trying to see if the show Over There is ever going to come back on.
Over There, the one about the Iraq war veterans?
Yes.
That was shot as the war was going on? No, it's been canceled. They did 12 or 13 episodes last year, started in August, and when those episodes ran out, FX decided not to make any more. One of the reasons was that Stephen Bochco, who made them, had moved on to two other projects, so he wasn't interested in doing any more, and they just
I think it was tough to actually watch that, too, with a lot of people. Since it's still going on.
That's what a lot of people told me, that it was too soon. I mean, with the war still going on, to do a drama about the war.
Mm-hmm. All right, thank you. Let me move to Ann. Hello, Ann. Talk to John.
How about New Tales of the Old Christine and 2.5 Men?
New Tales, the New Adventures of the Old Christine is coming back this fall. It should be like about the third week in September.
What day do you know?
You sit in front of the TV for a week, third week of September.
I believe Monday is either the 17th or 18th. I think it's the 18th, and that's the day that most of the TV season is going to start, and her show's back, as well as 2.5 Men.
How about ER?
ER is back. It's going to be at 10 o'clock Thursday.
Is it still on? Really? I wasn't sure that was going to be gone. Really?
No,
That's been going forever.
Yeah, I watch it too, but last couple of years I kind of just see it every now.
But it's got Tucker.
They're still in a hospital. No,
Is it still in a hospital?
This is ER in a dog pound now.
Have they moved
on to the dog pound.
Bring in some cute kids?
Yeah, something like that. All right, we must be off. Thank you, Ann, okay?
You're welcome.
Don't know about that one. Let me get this quickly. I got 2 Battlestar Galactica questions. Scott, can you make it fast?
Yeah, John, I was just curious. Are they going to do a spin-off on Battlestar Galactica?
I don't know.
I read something
nobody
they
knows.
might be doing a prequel or something like that.
Not that I've heard, but I'm not up on it, so I can't tell you off the top of my head.
And you can find out by when John does here. You'll be on your blog on that, right? On Cincinnati.com, right?
Right.
All right. Thank you very much, Scott. We must be off. John, I thank you for your time, and let's hope Springer makes it through this without breaking a leg.
Yeah.
I mean,
He says he'll be gone after week 1, and
so he will.
and
So he's not looking forward to going too far into this dancing thing.
No, he doesn't think so.
All right. Well, John, thank you very much. Any assignment to watch something this week?
Well, the end of So You Think You Can Dance on Fox is Wednesday, and the end of America's Got Talent, if you think America has talent, on Wednesday.
All right, John. Thank you very much.
Okay, man.
We'll talk to you later.
This is the BBC.
Holy mackerel. Stand by, Burbank.
Burbank, are you in trouble?
Take a look for yourself.
700 WLW.